Hello, everyone. Tonight's Space, the Final Frontier, Above and Beyond, an open-minded channel looks up into the night sky with curiosity, and we can't help but wonder, is 3I Atlas a alien mothership enigma with ancient Anunnaki, Illojim connections, or just a giant ice cube? Imagine this. A massive object, 7 miles wide, glides silently into our solar system. It moves with purpose, not bound by our sun, and it's leaving as fast as it came. But what if it isn't just a comet? What if it's a mothership, ancient beyond imagination? You decide. Out there, beyond the icy edges of our solar system, something is moving, something not bound to our sun, not born of our planets, and not answering to any cosmic body we know. It is called 3I Atlas, and it may not be a comet at all. Tonight, we want to take you on a journey, not just across light years, but across the fabric of our forgotten past, our hidden present, and maybe our manipulated future. What if I told you this object might not be alone? What if I told you its path echoes stories older than humanity itself, of the Anunnaki, the ancient sky gods who may have shaped us, and of the Illojim, the shadowy architects some say control this matrix of reality? Follow along with us as we unravel the mystery of 3I Atlas, the largest interstellar object ever recorded, one that some believe may not be a rock at all, but a cosmic sentinel possibly tied to the ancient Anunnaki legends and the long-rumored planet Nibiru. The discovery. In 2025, the Atlas Telescope Array in Hawaii, designed to detect potentially hazardous asteroids, detected an object unlike any other. Designated 3I Atlas, it became the third confirmed interstellar visitor, following Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. Its trajectory was hyperbolic, meaning it came from beyond our solar system and would never return. But unlike its predecessors, this one was massive, 7 miles wide, roughly the size of Manhattan Island. Its very presence hinted at something extraordinary, and soon it began to reveal secrets that challenged everything we thought we knew. Echoes of an earlier arrival. Oumuamua sparked similar debates back in 2017, an elongated, possibly sail-like object that accelerated strangely with no visible tail. Harvard astrophysicists have suggested it could have been a solar sail or probe from an advanced civilization, sparking controversy that still rages today. Now, 3I Atlas, larger, stranger, and more stable, rekindled that debate. Once is an anomaly, twice begins to look like a pattern, and 3 times? A message? Even stranger. Its rotation appeared minimal. No tumbling, no chaotic spin, just a steady, almost deliberate orientation as it crossed the solar system. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory captured high-resolution images, revealing a reflective, almost metallic sheen in certain wavelengths. Whispers began to circulate. Was this truly a comet or a craft? A glow in the darkness. When scientists aimed their telescopes at 3I Atlas, they expected the classic signature of a comet, gas trailing behind as sunlight boiled off ice. Instead, they saw a glow ahead of the object, not behind it. This wasn't just odd, it was nearly impossible to explain with standard comet physics. The arrival of a stranger. When astronomers first detected it, they thought they'd found another interstellar comet, like Oumuamua a few years earlier. They named it 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever confirmed by humanity. It came from the stars, passing through our solar system on a long, lonely arc. But as we observed it, the story grew stranger. Unlike ordinary comets, its motion didn't add up. It accelerated, subtly, but undeniably, without a visible tail or jets of gas. Its shape was elusive, not the neat icy ball we're used to, but something elongated, metallic in reflectivity, almost engineered. As I read those early reports, I couldn't help but feel that familiar shiver. We have a visitor, and maybe, just maybe, it isn't a rock at all. Billions of years in the void. Simulations trace 3I Atlas back billions of years. It may have left its home before our sun was even born. If it is a probe, its makers might be long gone. Or they may exist in forms we cannot comprehend, having evolved or migrated into realms beyond our perception. What we see could be the last echo of a cosmic empire, still performing its mission across the galactic night. Dark theories, reconnaissance, or seeding. Not all interpretations are benign. Could this be a seed ship preparing to plant life or harvest it? A reconnaissance craft scanning for resources or weaknesses? Or even a long-range trigger activating dormant technologies or genetic codes planted in our ancient past? Some theorists whisper that our own myths of watchers, gods, and fiery chariots may not be legends, but memories. Human response. Watching the Watchers, NASA, ESA, and private observatories all aimed their sensors at the 3I Atlas, but it was already leaving, past Mars, past Jupiter, slipping into the Kuiper Belt and beyond. No probe will catch it, no telescope will see it up close again. We are left with questions, and a chilling sense that this was not chance. The message it leaves behind, 3I Atlas, reminds us how young we are, how little we know, and how vast the cosmos is. If it was only a comet, its story is still extraordinary, a traveler from another star, whispering across the dark. If it was more, if it was a mothership, a monitor, a messenger from the Anunnaki or their descendants, then we are part of something far bigger, older, and stranger than we ever imagined. The mothership hypothesis. Some researchers proposed a daring idea. 3I Atlas might not be a lone rock, but a mothership, an interstellar ark or research vessel. Its anomalous glow? Perhaps a form of forward-facing propulsion or a shield. Its massive size? Enough to house drones, probes, or even an entire alien expeditionary fleet. Its trajectory? A precise path that skimmed our planetary system without risking collision. Imagine a craft ancient beyond reckoning, gliding from star to star, not for conquest, but for observation. Or, perhaps, for something more. Could 3I Atlas be a mothership? I've often wondered how first contact might actually happen. Would it be a landing on the White House lawn? A radio signal from Alpha Centauri? Or would it be something far subtler? A probe? A sentinel? A mothership drifting silently through space, scanning, observing, waiting? Ancient watchers or alien motherships? There are moments in our exploration of the cosmos when something appears, something that shouldn't be there, something that doesn't quite fit. One such moment happened recently, and it has scientists whispering, astronomers double-checking their data, and those of us who look beyond the veil asking a very different question. What exactly is 3I Atlas? Some researchers have speculated that 3I Atlas, like Oumuamua before it, might be exactly that, an interstellar vessel sent long ago, either automated or dormant, carrying within it smaller craft, like seeds waiting to be released. If you were an ancient civilization, one that could travel between stars, would you send fragile biological beings? Or would you send machines? Silent watchers that glide past young worlds, taking notes, leaving breadcrumbs for the future. The Anunnaki connection. This brings us to one of the most ancient and controversial threads of all, in which we have made videos of. The Anunnaki are mentioned in Mesopotamian writings and drawings. They were the sky gods, descending from the heavens to shape the destiny of early humans. Some say they mined Earth's gold. Some say they altered our DNA. Some even say they never left. What if 3I Atlas is theirs? A returning scout, part of a network of watchers left to monitor the species they once uplifted? Nibiru, the so-called Planet X in these myths, has long been rumored to have an elongated hidden orbit. Could 3I Atlas be a fragment of that system, a device sent from the same origin? Imagine a probe that checks on us every few thousand years, ensuring the grand experiment stays on track. Enter the Illojim architects of the Matrix. There is another name whispered in obscure texts and suppressed files, the Illojim. Where the Anunnaki are seen as creators or miners, the Illojim are portrayed as controllers, overseers, a hidden hand shaping human fate. Some researchers believe they are a separate faction of the Anunnaki, or perhaps even a rival species to the Anunnaki, working through manipulation, illusion, and mind control. Could 3I Atlas belong to them instead? Its stable rotation? Is it a surveillance station? Its strange glow? A data transmission? A harvesting beam? Its timing? A scheduled check-in to measure our progress? Or to reset it? In the Lacerda files, which we posted videos of earlier, talks extensively about the Illojim, or Elohim, and how they are linked to an ancient race claiming dominion over this planet long before humans rose to dominance. If that account holds any truth, 3I Atlas may not be a simple mothership at all, but a keystone of control, an instrument in a galactic network that keeps Earth in a cosmic quarantine. The Illojim name is known only by a very few researchers and is whispered in forbidden texts and esoteric files. The Illojim are a bright light-skinned race, claiming to be our gods. It is said they return every few thousand years to manipulate humanity's reality from behind the curtain. Some have described them as overseers of a kind of matrix, controlling belief systems, rewriting history, masking truth, and even resetting humanity. What if 3I Atlas is not a mothership in the sense of invasion, but a key node in that control grid? A signal relay? A watcher? A warden? Its silent passing may not be an accident at all. It could be part of a pattern that has played out for tens of thousands of years. Patterns in the stars. I want you to think back to 2017 when Oumuamua passed through. Scientists were baffled. It was fast, tumbling, and seemed to accelerate without propulsion. Now, just a few years later, 3I Atlas arrives. 2 interstellar visitors in such close cosmic timing? That's suspiciously frequent. Could our solar system be part of a mapped corridor? A route ancient civilizations used to send messages, probes, or surveillance tools? And if so, are we just now waking up to a pattern that's been in place since before recorded history? Signals and silences. NASA and SETI have publicly stated they've listened for signals from 3I Atlas and heard nothing. I often wonder if they would even tell us if they were communicating. But how much can we really hear when we're not sure what language to listen for? What if the signal isn't radio, but something else? Gravitational ripples, quantum entanglement, even psychic resonance. Governments have been notably quiet about these objects, so would they even tell us if they had made contact? There's no panic, no urgency, only silence. Sometimes silence speaks louder than anything else. Is it alive? Here's a thought that keeps me up at night. What if it isn't a ship at all, but a being? A biomechanical life form, drifting between stars for eons, absorbing data, feeding on starlight. Some UFO reports describe craft that behave more like creatures than machines, darting, pulsing, vanishing. Could 3I Atlas be an ancient spacefaring organism? One left here to sample our world before moving on? An invitation or a warning? Throughout history, humanity has recorded strange omens in the sky. Fiery disks, gods in chariots, comets that heralded change. What if 3I Atlas is the modern version of that omen? A messenger from those who came before, or those who never left? If it's Anunnaki, does that mean they're returning? If it's Illojim, does that mean our reality is being recalibrated? If it's something else entirely, what comes next? Why now? Why are these objects arriving now, when humanity is on the brink of interstellar awareness? We're reaching out with probes of our own, touching other planets, sending messages to the stars. Could that be why they're checking in? Have we crossed a threshold? Closing thoughts. I don't claim to have the answers, but I do have the questions, and questions are where the truth begins. What is 3I Atlas? A comet? A ship? A seed? A sentinel? Is it ours, theirs, or no one's at all? Does it belong to the Anunnaki, watching their creation? To the Illojim, keeping their matrix in balance? Or to a civilization so ancient, so vast, that we cannot yet comprehend their purpose? Whatever it is, its passing reminds us, we are not alone. We have never been alone. And the stars, they are watching. Thank you for joining me tonight on Space the Final Frontier, above and beyond an open-minded channel. Don't forget to share your thoughts below. What do you believe 3I Atlas truly is? A message? A warning? Or the first step in contact we've been waiting for? Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies and your mind open to the impossible. Call to action. If this video helped to open your mind, subscribe, like, and share. Join us as we uncover the hidden patterns in our sky, each one a breadcrumb on humanity's path to the stars. Remember, this story is for entertainment only, so have fun looking up and wondering what may be coming our way. This is Space the Final Frontier, above and beyond an open-minded channel. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and never stop looking up.